Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Fox. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the move, looking deep. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Fox. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. What a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fox. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Tackle made after just a short game. Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. First down here for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, his quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this 1st half, you've got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This try is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They're set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Play makes it 2nd and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The tight end has got it. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Gonna run it. It's Fox. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Fox. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. See if the the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw it deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the comeback continues. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That game sets up a third down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job in knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up second down. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Nice grab. It's Fox. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the left side. And the Yellow Jackets begin a new series here. 1st and 10. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. And this to almost certainly win the football game. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Third down, out of the shotgun. Can't escape. The pocket closes in around him, and he goes down. So here comes our first play of overtime. Linebacker shifting around now. Running back with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes.
Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Movement here from the tight end. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime. And now the wrinkle here at double overtime. They must set up for a 2-point try. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. And the game is now tied. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's in. They get the 2-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a 2-point try to keep this game going. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive.
Yankee blue. Here we go. Freedom. Timber.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions.